Okay. It's a rainy February evening here in southwestern Pennsylvania, and the hockey season's coming to an end, but there's more hockey to be played. It's the Carrick Raiders and the Sewickley Academy Panthers here tonight from Ice Castle in Castle Shannon. And Brian, even though the season's coming to an end, it's an important game for both these teams for different reasons.
Yeah, it is. And, you know, when you look at a matchup like tonight, especially on a day like today, February 22nd, miracle day, you see the David and Goliath aspect of this game. And if you're the underdog team, you got to be like Team USA. You got to come out, you got to try and build on something for the rest of the season and next year. And if you're Carrick, you just got to keep rolling.
Yeah, Carrick right now in first place in their division, and they're on a roll. They're in the playoffs, and nothing really to prove, but to just improve their game. And if you're Sewickley Academy, you just got to try to get better and try to improve on what you do each day and in practice. And now there's only 2 games left for both these teams, but you just got to keep it going.
Yep, shift by shift.
It's coming down to the line here to the final second before this one gets going, and we talked about the coaches, and they're both excited about the game. Again, for different reasons. Carrick, they want to fine-tune, get ready for the playoffs. And Sewickley Academy, they talked to Coach Fennell, and he is excited about his team. He says they're improving every day. He watches them in practice, and you know, it's just a matter of getting going. Starting lineups here for the visiting Sewickley Academy team. Starting at center is C.J. Wright. On his wings are Jacobs Stanislaw and Matthias Lieb. Back on the blue line is Brandon Mitchell and Ethan Smith. And between the pipes is Jack Carlson. And for the home lineup for Carrick, it is starting at center is Tanner Heldkamp. On his wings are Christian Cole and Frank Christopher. Max Hagen and Jack Small are on the blue line, and between the pipes for the Raiders is Matt Pickle. Head coach for Carrick is Evan Sarakowski. The Cougars, I'm sorry, calling them the Raiders.
It's not just cold and foggy outside. It's a little cold and foggy.
It's cold and foggy inside too, yeah. But yeah, both these teams ready to go. Carrick is going to be in their home white uniforms, trimmed in blue and gold, and Panthers in their black uniforms with red and white trim. There you see the Cougars bench.
Yeah, smile for the camera. I love it.
All right. You can see when you get a chance to look at the benches, both these teams, there's discrepancy in the number of players on each team. Carrick, much bigger bench, Brian, and this probably going to be a factor in this game with attrition, and we are underway. Quickly, it's Carrick with control of the puck in their own zone. Hagen spins off the glass, up through center. The Panthers are going to try to bring it back in. Not to happen, as Heldkamp gets the puck, and here come the Cougars. Cole across the line, shot in, save by Carlson, but out to the blue line. This one's blocked up into the netting, and we'll have a face-off to the right side of Jack Carlson.
Yeah, it's a very Spartan bench over there for Sewickley Academy.
It is. You figure they're going to be doing some very quick line changes. They have 2 lines for both the D and the forwards. Quick shot off the glass there. Smith will backhand that one into the Panther bench. We'll have another face-off. This time it'll be to the left side of Carlson. Right off the face-off is a shot. Carlson makes the stop. Here come the Panthers, 3-on-2 if they hurry. Across the red. Mitchell tried to toe drag. Doesn't happen. Off to the side of the net, and quickly Matt Pickle covers that one up on the side of his net.
That was a nice little rush for Sewickley Academy right there. Coming up the ice, 3 men wide. They didn't rush it, didn't rush the play, waited. Got a good shot on goal after being hemmed in their zone.
Pickle watch the face-off. Won by the Panthers. They'll put it down in deep. Winging around as Mankulich comes up around. He's going to go down the boards, right around everybody, in from the face-off circle, shoots and scores. Beats Carlson off his blocker side. And it's Evan Mankulich with the goal.
Man, oh man, he took off at LAX and landed at JFK. Coast to coast on that one, around everybody.
Quickly back into the zone. The Panthers trying to clear it out. They do to center ice. Tomasi helps have to track it down in his own end. Cougars now bring it back up to center ice. They'll dump it back in. The Cougars will regroup. It's lead. Excuse me, head count. Birkenfeld gets it down in deep. Around the boards it goes, but the Cougars will get it back to Tomasi at the point. Shot in on net through some traffic. Carlson makes the stop. But the Cougars will keep control, and now finally comes out of the zone. It's Matt Kump who'll drop it in. Long distance shot on Pickle. He'll make the save. Around the boards goes. Panthers try to keep it in. That was Colton Kelly. Popped it over the glass next to the Cougar bench.
It was a good series of saves down there for Sewickley Academy. Carlson and net. The shot came in, but it was tipped, and it sort of dropped right in front, but he tracked it nicely, stayed square, made sure it stayed out of his own net.
Stay there by Pickle out in front. Cougars clear it out. Tracked down by the Panthers behind the net. They work it back out in front. Taken away there by Bird. He'll clear it up to center ice. The Panthers get it back to neutral zone. Through center circle comes Heldkamp. Finally put it off the wall to Cole. Cole brings it across the blue line, and we have a hand pass.
Yeah, he's offside on himself.
Offsides.
Yeah, lost possession right as he was crossing.
So we'll have a face-off at the Panther blue line. One cleanly back. Intercepted there by C.J. Wright. Cougars take it right back. Tried to feather it up in front. They do. Shot and scored.
Oh my.
What a feed there. And Drew Bird finished with a nice backhand.
A nifty little bit of backhand sauce there coming right down the slot. Turned the hands over and just chipped it. Sauce right through.
Here you see here.
Oh my goodness.
Look at there. Right up over the glove. Quickly 2-0 for the Cougars. Bird will backhand this one in deep. On the boards it goes. Try to put it toward the net. Taken away by Carlos. He'll send it down the ice. Being tracked down there by Kopp. But Max Hagen will get it for the Cougars. Headman pass to Heldkamp. Backhands around one. Sends it in front. Couldn't connect. That one is an open net, but they couldn't connect with Cole. And the Panthers will send it down the ice. Up the Bird. Bird brings it across the blue line. 3-on-2 as they come in. Flipped in front by Mankulich. It's knocked into the corner. Here come the Panthers trying to bring it out of the zone. They will. It's around the boards it goes. They put it back inside. Taken away by the Cougars. Once again, it's Hagen with, it's Bird. Hands it off to Christopher. Taken away once again by Mankulich. Working behind the net now. Still with it on the backhand. Sends it out in front. And Birkenfeld couldn't get control of it. But here comes Sewickley Academy. Up and out of the zone. No further than the Carrick blue line, and it gets flipped into the bench.
Right now, Carrick's doing a really good job, especially when they get the offensive zone, of going wide, and they're taking that outside edge. You hear that term in football, you want to seal the edge. Well, the defensemen for Sewickley Academy need to seal that edge. They need to hold it, but they're getting spun around, and it's giving Carrick an easy path to the net.
Panthers have the puck at center ice. They turn to go the other way. It's C.J. Wright. Gives it back to his defense. Mitchell trying to come for it. But getting there is Birkenfeld. He'll throw it in on net. Kick the side.
Oh, he just ate his lunch.
Big hit there. Shot wide. Up along the boards it comes. Birkenfeld will send it deep and head to the bench. Christopher in the corner now, working for Carrick. Here comes Sewickley. Up out of the bench, or the zone. Mitchell still with the puck. He'll just get to the blue line, dump it in, and go for a change. And we got a penalty coming up here against the Panthers. C.J. Wright, I believe, is going to go on a delayed penalty. Mankulich, shot on goal. Cougars still with the puck behind the net. And finally, Panthers touch up with 11:10 left here in the first. And I believe it's going to be C.J. Wright with the penalty.
Well, I hope tomorrow's not pizza day at Carrick, because Christopher got his lunch money taken away from him. He went in there and tried to lay a lick on, and it did not go his way.
Power play for the Cougars now. Work it down deep. It's Bird. Battling for it hard. Good kill here so far for the Panthers along the board. Not really giving Cougars much to go with, and they'll send it down the length.
No, excellent gap on the penalty kill. Get right on him. Don't give him any room to move. No space, no time, no nothing.
Having some trouble through center ice. And we got a hand pass on the Carrick Cougars. So a little dysfunction here on the power play. And this has been one of the high points of the Cougars this year, has been their power play.
They've been watching too many of the NHL, too many Penguin games, too many. Can't get in the zone, can't get set up, can't get anything going.
Don't go there, my friend. They get it down in deep now. Shot. Went behind the net, another one through the paint. Hagen gets it down in deep. A little give and go to Hagen. Tried to get a redirect there from Mankulich. And Kulich ends up with it all the way up to the blue line. They go across. One-timer.
Oh,
wow.
My. Went off the glove and in.
Yeah, watch this. Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, I thought for sure that he got a glove on it, but he just got a piece of it, and it finds its way off the back of the webbing into the back of the net. Just unfortunate. What a great effort there, and couldn't come up with the biscuit.
I'm not even sure who got that one. That one bounced around so much.
Yeah, it did.
Carrick now with a 3-0 lead. Just under 10 minutes to go here in the first. Quickly, it's Smith. Has it taken away. Turning shot, and it went in.
Yep, that one found the top corner, far side. He was screened. Never even saw the puck. Did Carlson. He was down low.
That was Tanner held count with the goal. That was high in the slot.
Yep.
Just turned around and let her
He
rip.
couldn't find the puck, and he went down.
There it is.
See him trying to spot it. Goes off the shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
Too far inside of his crease. Got to come out and be a little more aggressive. He's not the biggest goaltender. You got to make yourself big in the net.
Well, Jack, just a sophomore, so this is a very young Panther team, by the way. Cougars now trying to attack again. Kelly will send it around the boards. Big hit there. The bigger yet is the Cougars. Held count. Turn in this neutral zone, and here he comes through center ice. Still with the puck. Knocked off his stick momentarily, gets it back. Tomasi will wrist one, and Carlson will put the glove on it.
Heldkamp, he has a very Connor McDavid style of skating there. His head's always up. He's always looking, hands close together on the stick. Coming up ice, looking to see what he's going to do with it.
C.J. Wright wins the faceoff and skates it out of the zone. This one pops off the glass by the scorer's table when the Cougars say thank you very much. Turn it back the other way. And then Kulich has it knocked off his stick, and Cougars have to refocus here as Harrison Fiskus sends it in deep. And Kulich still has it. He'll skate around the boards from the half wall. He shoots it. No good. Now Carlson turned out of side. And Coolidge gets it back. Fiskus will bounce one in there. Carlson has to make another stop. Fiskus trying to hold it in, does he? He does. Nice play there. Soft backhand on Coolidge. That was almost like a let up there.
Yeah, it was a backhand pass to an area looking for a stick in front.
Fiskus, Harrison Fiskus, slowed the progress down. And finally, it's Brian Polak. Puts it around the boards. Mr. Polak is going to bring it up to Conroy. Conroy brings it into the zone, gets it ahead to Cole. Cole ends up behind the net. Here come the Panthers. Sewickley now trying to edge it up ahead. It's Mitchell to Wright. Wright will send it in deep, just wide of the net. Battle for it behind, and the Cougars will spin away with it. And that is Drew Bird. Max Hagan will bring it in, the defenseman with the rush. Nice kick save there by Carlson. Behind the net is Heldkamp. Mitchell changing his direction. Finally, it's Cole. We'll leave it behind the net. Drew Bird sends it up top. Jack Small with it. Hands it off to Bird. Will send it down deep. Small with it in the corner. Has it taken away. Well, Christopher will send it around the net. Drew Bird tries to center in front, comes all the way up top. Carlson has to kick that one aside. Christopher with the bump, they get the puck. Christopher with the shot, high off the glass. Carrick now with control of the puck. A little high pass there, knocked down. Cole Setting it up, shoots it, blocked out in front. Picked up, though, by Hagen.
So he got the net off.
Yep.
Carrick really asserting their will on that shift. That was a good minute, 20 seconds plus that they were in the zone. And when you've got a short bench like Sewickley Academy does, those shifts can just be absolute nightmares for your players.
Yeah, you can't get off the ice.
Can't get off the ice.
And they're short already
and
on the bench.
they add up. They add up. Those shifts add up.
Helkamp sends it toward the net off. I believe that went off the side of the net. Comes C.J. Wright up the far wall. Get to the blue line. He'll dump it in and go after it himself. C.J. Wright behind the net. 1 against 2. Battling for it. He gets it into the corner. Shot toward the net. It gets deflected behind. Thias Lieb goes after the puck to find its way to C.J. Wright at center ice. Here come the Panthers. Oh, couldn't control the pass. And the Cougars come back the other way. Get center ice, dump it in, and go for a change. Lieb has it now for the Panthers. Through center ice, C.J. Wright's going to go after it, but
he's got to be gassed. I don't know how he's still standing.
He's a lot younger than us, Brian.
Oh, I know, but he saw every inch of that ice surface. We're going to have a penalty coming up here, a tripping call.
Straka is going to get the call. I don't know if that's going to be a hold or a trip or trip is the call.
That was a great shift for Wright. He started in his own zone. The puck just wouldn't cooperate. It went all the way up the ice. It was bouncing, flipping, flopping everywhere. He finally got it settled down. They got a little bit of offensive zone pressure, and then he came down the near side of the rink. He was everywhere on that shift.
Another power play for the Cougars. And that one goes in. It got deflected in front.
Yeah.
I don't know if that hit a defensive player or redirected.
Yeah, it changed direction twice, it looked like, from up here.
But Tanner Helkamp released the shot. It's a power play goal.
Yeah, it was tipped low in front, but it's hard to tell if it was the defenseman or a stick. We'll have to see who they award that one to.
Helkamp will bring it in one more time. Ahead 5-0. Still with the puck. Passes it over. Not to the point, they'll work it around. Wrist shot from stick save there by Carlson. Here comes Mitchell. Right through center ice with some speed. Shot blocked by Harrison Fiskus. Gets his stick out in front of that one and knocks it up into the netting.
But that was unfortunate. What a burst of speed there by Mitchell coming up the ice. He found another gear and just kept on going. Just got around the outside there and was able to get a shot on goal, but didn't get it very clean, unfortunately. All that hard work.
Face off one by Carrick. Birkenfeld gets his hand on it. Here goes Van Kulich. Tried to get it across. Doesn't happen.
Another penalty coming up.
I think this is going to be on Carrick. Yeah.
I think so, too.
It's going to be a hold or a trip again. We're calling a cross-check. I don't know if that was a cross-check or a hook.
Yeah, 2 minutes is 2 minutes.
2 minutes is 2 minutes. Call it what you want, right?
That's right. At this point, especially, if you're Sewickley Academy, you're trying to find any little spark in the darkness, and you'll take it whatever way you can get it.
Exactly. It's anything to get them going. The first one on the puck as they send it down is Cole from Carrick, doing a good job before checking and killing this penalty. Finally, Sewickley Academy comes up. This is going to be icing on Sewickley Academy. Lieb tried a headman pass there, just too far. Trying to hit Jacob Stanislaw. And they'll do a line change. Both teams will. 1:40 left in the power play. Try to get out. Hagen will keep that in for Carrick. Short-handed. He's going to try to walk it in. It comes back to Cole. He's going to slap it wide of the net. Now it's Drew Bird with control of the puck over in the far corner. And here comes the Panthers finally out of the zone with the man advantage. This could be another icing.
No, I think he got enough.
Oh,
yeah,
did he? Okay.
He should have.
Carrick now try to headman pass to Cole. It misses. They can send it down the length because they're shorthanded. Cole walks out in front. Carlson with 2 saves there and finally covers up. And you can see already, Brian, in this game, the attrition, the Sewickley Academy, they're just running out of gas right now.
Yeah, they are, especially like after that one long shift especially. Now you can see when they do get possession of the puck and they are coming up the ice, they're looking to make those passes, but they're not as crisp as they were at the beginning of the game. And they just don't have the legs to get there when they're trying to put them in an area.
Just under a minute to go in the man advantage. So far, it's been more Carrick. Heldkamp with the shot, stopped by Carlson.
Yeah, this is all shorthanded. This is happening.
Yeah, there's still 37 seconds left in the man advantage. Cathu with the puck. Gets center red. He'll dump it in toward the net. A little bouncing puck. Save there by Pickle. Heldkamp. 15 seconds to go. 1-on-2. Shot on. Kicked aside by Carlson. Here comes C.J. Wright. Makes a move into the zone. Tried to go backhand. And Moeller pushes him aside. They try to send it out in front. Ooh, that would have been nice, but nobody was there. Straka now out of the box. He goes down into the corner. They're going to scrum for it down there. On the board it goes. Mitchell will kick it back down in deep to Heldkamp. Unfortunately, Heldkamp's on the other team.
Depends on who it's unfortunate for.
That's true. And the Cougars send it down the length for an icing. We'll come all the way back with 1:41 left here.
Wright slowly making his way to the bench, bent over a little bit. Took a pretty good bump on that shift, trying to go down the far side wing. He was flying again, and it was a good hit, just enough to knock him off the puck. Again, you don't have to kill a guy. You just want to slow possession, and that's all they did.
And Kulich wins the faceoff. He'll track it down behind his own cage. Brings it up the far wall. It's Mankulich with a burst of speed. 3-on-3 as he comes in. He'll circle the net. This shot there, Carlson will cradle it against the Panther on his chest for the save.
I think they're offering tours of the boards as the guys are picking it up behind their own net and they're making a lap. It's like it's a speed skating.
Yeah, where's the cones out there for the drill, right? Here come the Panthers. Shot, nice save there. Good wrist shot. Pickle with the answer.
It sounded like he got him in the mask.
Yeah. Another icing call as Cole reached out, couldn't reach that pass. We'll come all the way back to the left side.
I think he did get him in the mask because it looks like Pickle has a strap hanging off of his helmet.
Right off the face-off, C.J. Wright turns and wheels one in on Pickle, makes another save. And we'll do it all over again with exactly 60 seconds left here in this first period. We're on the boards. Cole can't get it out, held in by Lieb. Gets it into C.J. Wright, another shot, another save by Pickle. C.J. Wright goes after it in the corner, comes out to the high slot. And Panthers and the Cougars battle for it at the blue line. Finally, it's Mankulich comes up with it for the Cougars. Little stick check there.
That was a nice stick.
To Lieb. And the Cougars say thank you very much. They'll slow it down. Off. Away they go, down the far side. Thias Lieb can't control it, but C.J. Wright does. Gets it up ahead. Too far for Stanislaw. Jacob Stanislaw could not catch it with 4 seconds left, 4.6.
Yeah, Stanislaw, he was gassed. He was headed up the ice. They tried to get it to him. And when it made it past the stick, there was no way he was going to catch up to it again. Looked up at the clock, headed to the bench. Said, I got to get off. These last 4.6 are going to be rough.
Yeah, but in high school hockey, you can change up.
That's right.
So that'll do it for the first period with the score. Carrick 5, Sewickley nothing.
At Kenny Ross, we've always served our neighbors by offering the best value on new Ford models. This month, lease a 2023 Ford F-150 STX 4x4 Super Cab for $379 per month for 36 months. Nobody beats a Kenny Ross deal. KennyRossFordSouth.com.
If you accept credit payments with anyone other than eServices Payment Technology, you are paying too much. At eServices Technology, we redefine convenience and security with our cutting-edge merchant payment processing. Whether you're a small business or large corporation, switch to a more accurate and efficient payment processing tool. Trust eServices for secure transactions that redefine the future of payments and can beat your current rates. Visit us at eservicestech.com, conveniently located near Baldwin High School.
After being sidelined with a shoulder injury, 2 minutes in the box isn't so bad. Now get back out there. With AHN Sports Medicine, you're ready for what's next. Your body's rehabbed and recovered. Your legs primed to outskate your defender. Your technical skills perfected. And just like that, you're back. Oh yeah, you're back. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
We are back at the Ice Castle. It's Carrick and Sewickley. Right now, the first period after 17, it's been the Carrick Cougars, Brian.
Yeah, they've pretty much carried the play. There have been a few instances where Sewickley Academy's had a few good rushes and a few good opportunities, but it's been all Carrick from start to finish. And you just want to see Sewickley Academy settle down a little bit, simplify, and see if they can't counterpunch, save a little energy, and pick and choose when they get on the attack.
Well, they get it down deep, but the Cougars are going to control in their own end and try to skate it out. All the way down, coast to coast here. Saved by Carlson. Goes up around the boards. They battle for it down there. 2-on-2. Finally, the Panthers dig it out. It's Mitchell up ahead. And a wrist shot there by Max Kopp. Kick the side. Nice play there by Mitchell to keep it in. And it's Gideon Carlos will get it in around the boards. Comes all the way out to center ice. Smith's going to have to retreat back to go get it. Being chased there by Christopher for the Cougars. And it's picked up there by Bird. Hands it off to Heldkamp. On the backhand, around the boards. Gets it back in deep. Heldkamp right down the slot he comes. Couldn't get the shot off, though. Good defense there by the Panthers, and it trickles in.
Yep, yeah, it bounced off a leg and went in. Just as you were saying it, too, it was a good job of tying up sticks and preventing shots to get to the net, but sometimes the puck just finds a way.
Yeah, it looked like it went off Christopher's leg.
And that came off of a miscommunication coming up out of the zone. They ended the puck around the boards and just couldn't get it out of the zone, couldn't get up to the point man. It kept in by Carrick, and they just worked down low until a little bit of puck luck found its way in the net.
Stanislaw sends one toward the net, finally trickles in on Pickle, makes the save. Finally, Cole will come out of the zone with it, send it ahead for Birkenfeld, and Carlson will cover that one on the side of his net. It's Cathu. Tried to put it around the boards, and glass isn't that high.
No, not here, especially on the ends down here. You're used to having 2 or 3 feet more of glass around the end boards. When you get down in the zone, if you're a defenseman, you're looking to sky that puck off the window, and it just wasn't there that time. Winds up in the bench.
Face off. Won by Carrick. This Cathu puts it up along the boards on the half board now. They battle for it. Lieb kicking it around. Cathu over there. Working against a couple of the Cougars. Finally, C.J. Wright ends up with it. Tries to get it up ahead to Stanislaw. That's held in by Cole. Nice play there. Cole with a wrist shot. What a shot there!
My goodness.
My goodness. That wrist shot, that's up where Mama keeps the peanut butter.
I don't even think he was looking at the net. I don't even think that was an actual aimed shot. He just gripped it and ripped it and went bar down.
Yeah, watch this.
Over his head.
Right up into the corner, right inside the corner of the net. Beautiful shot. 7-0, Carrick. Heldkamp. Up across into the middle. That doesn't go. Whoa. Strzok almost kicked that into his own net.
Yeah.
It goes into the corner, though.
Yeah, being a defenseman that likes to block a lot of shots, in a game like this when the puck is bouncing this way, the goaltender is going to tell you, get out of the way, let me see it, because the bounces are just a little too crazy. I know you're trying to help, but you're making my life a nightmare.
Comes Heldkamp again. 1 against 3, goes into the corner to himself off the boards. On his backhand now, working, comes right down the slot. Cathu pushes him aside, but he gets the backhand off. Carlson has to make the save. Both teams with some line changes here. Let's see. Sliding, making that stop was Carlson.
And it was a good save, too. Moving across, he was very square. Took it right in the crest.
Another glove save there, and it trickles past into the corner. And Kulich, little pass there, trying to get it a give and go. Doesn't happen. Here come the Panthers. Taken away by the Cougars. It's Chris Tomasi. Will dump it in deep. Mitchell for the Panthers around the boards. Tried to set up in front to Droskach. Shot there by Moeller. Carlson gloved it to the corner. C.J. Wright battling for it in the corner there. And then Kulich up around the boards to Lieb. Will intercept. Comes out to the point. Shot. That one's got deflected off the glass. And Kulich will keep it in for the Cougars. Carrick now. Battling against Smith. Sends it out in front. Nobody there. But Panthers in a 2-on-1 if they hurry. It's Stanislaw. Goes behind the net with it. Up around the boards. And Kulich will bring it up himself. Sticks check there. Kulich still with control of it. Puts it right in front, and it pinballs off a couple players, comes right back to the Cougars. And Pulak will keep it in. Sends it toward the net, but the Panthers will bring it right back out. It's Straka. Makes a move around one. He's one man to beat. Sends it over to the corner.
Had nobody with him. Nobody with him.
No. Carrick one more time. Nice move there, but it gets poked away and it's offsides.
It was either a good change or an unfortunate change, depending on how you want to look at it. Because from a coaching perspective, you know, you're teaching when you get possession, you get up ice and you're tired, get your change in. But one of the few opportunities they had to go 2-on-1, and they got their change in and had puck possession, and he was in all by himself, unfortunately.
Panthers have it in their own end. Try to center in front. That shot goes into the near corner. Still along the boards, they're battling for it, and there's a battle in front of the net as well. They're throwing some bodies around there, both the teams, Brian.
You got get a little something going.
Nice save there. I think Carlson made that save. If not, Panthers have a chance, but beating him to the puck was Drew Bird. Up along the boards. Christopher will send it in off the glass softly and out of the zone. The Panthers come across Kampf with a shot wide in the net. Carlos couldn't get there. Comes all the way back to the Panther blue line. They'll send it back. This should be no icing's waved off. Cougars will make a line change. Carlos will send it back in deep. It goes right to Bird. Will send it around Heldkamp. Little tip pass there to Bird. To Cole. Shot back over to.
My.
That was Bird with the tip in. That was a tic-tac-toe on a 2-on-1.
It didn't look like he was going to be able to get a stick on it, and he reached back just enough of the toe to redirect it back against the grain towards the net after a beautiful little tip pass coming out of the zone.
There you see it there. Cole just put it right out there for Bird. All he had to do is, like
just
you
get
said,
a
Brian,
stick on it. Yeah, it didn't look like he was going to have the space, but he got it done.
8-0. Small will get it in his own zone. Pass it behind the net. Trying to hit Max Hagan. He gets stopped in the corner. But he skates away with it, out of the zone. Here comes Hagan. Puts the brakes on. Flash of snow. One-timer by Small. Redirected there by Cole. And
are they going to signal that in?
I think he signaled that in. Cole's going to get credit for that one.
It got through, and it was sitting up against the post, and nobody knew where it was. It was just enough of a touch. After the Top Gun maneuver on the far side wall, he hit the brakes, and he flew right by. Permission to buzz the tower.
Yeah, and he did. He buzzed the tower and tipped that one in. That was a nice play. Makes it 9-0 now. They'll keep the score. That'll keep the clock running. Comes Heldkamp. They could have called a high stick there and let that one go. Nice save by Carlson on the shot by Heldkamp. Here come the Panthers. Up ahead to right. That was a suicide pass, as we used to call them.
Yeah.
He got away with it. C.J. Wright's going to track this one down for the Panthers. Comes away with it, walks toward the net. Shot on goal.
Oh,
nice save there by Pickle. C.J. Wright was that close, and that one up over the net by Wright.
He was on his knees when he let that shot go. He's still got a lot of velocity on it.
C.J. Wright, one of the all-stars from this Panther team. C.J. Wright and Jaden Garcia, or Garcha, are the all-stars. For Carrick, their all-stars are Tanner Heldkamp and Max Hagan. Played in the all-star game.
Oh, yeah, all way outside on that one.
Yep. Chris, who that was over there. But in offsides with 7:40 left in the rolling clock. Dmitry Velchev was the guilty party there for Carrick in the offsides. Kampf with a shot there. That one knocked aside by Pickle. Nice job by Matt. And here comes then Kulich one more time. Good save by Carlson to kick that one into the corner. The Panthers one more time. Sewickley up ahead. 2-on-1 for the Panthers. It's Carlos sends it in on Pickle. He'll have to make the stop.
The last 3 or 4 minutes here, Sewickley Academy's getting some chances.
I'd
like to see him be a little more patient with the puck, especially the opportunity beforehand when Kampf shot it. He rushed it towards the net at a bad angle. When he had some support there, you want to see players maybe take a second and look it over before they just throw it on the net, or throw it on the net low with purpose, the old pass-off pads.
2-on-1 for Carrick. In alone. Shot. What a save by Carlson.
Yeah, they blew the whistle. They thought he had possession, but it was behind the net. He made the save.
That was a Shane Birkenfeld with the shot. Carrick with the face-off win. Can't get it out of the zone, though. Comes right back. Big battle for it. Lee works it free and clears it out of the zone. Smith is after it, but getting there first was Moeller for the Cougars. They'll set it up, kept in there. Wright, C.J. Wright, just wide of the net. Behind the net it goes. Lieb was back there. C.J. Wright was waiting out in front, but skating out of the zone with it is Mankulich. Goes around Straka, shoots and scores.
Oh, my goodness. He just took that outside edge and lowered that shoulder. Power move, driving towards the net, and then just ripped it up into the knuckle.
Here it is here. You see him
Right
coming
there,
around the
just,
defenseman?
oh.
Yeah.
He gets that edge, and like I was saying earlier, once you get that edge on a defenseman, you're chasing. There's nothing you can do. You got to hope you have help coming down the middle. You're helpless. You have to try and seal that edge.
Comes Carrick again on the attack. Carrick, they've been in this position before. I mean, their hockey program has been around for a while. They've been in D2 for quite a while. And, you know, like last year, they were in the playoffs, and they lost to Deer Lakes in the quarterfinals. And the year before that, they lost to Wilmington in the quarterfinals. So it seems like Carrick can get there. Quarterfinals is their kryptonite.
That got to make that next step.
Yep.
The other side of that coin is, Sewickley Academy rebuilding their program, and you look at this team out here and the guys skating, and they've got 5 freshmen on the roster right now. 5 out of, as we look out here tonight, 10 skaters. That's a pretty hefty young team with a lot of learning ahead of them.
It is. They only have 2 seniors, 5 juniors, 5 freshmen, and 2 sophomores on the Sewickley
roster.
team.
Yeah.
So, Carrick did make it to the finals back in 2020 against Ringgold. And unfortunately for Carrick, that game was postponed. That was the COVID year. So,
Ringgold gives me goosebumps back from my playing days, because those were big farm boys, and we used to get bounced around playing against Ringgold. Those were bruising games.
Carrick now trying to work it out of their zone. You're right, Brian. Sewickley, even though they're losing 10-0, I mean, here in the last couple minutes, they've been putting more pressure on Carrick than they had the whole first period.
Yeah, their feet are moving. They've got sticks in lanes. The effort is there. You can see that they're getting tired. A lot of the passes don't have snap. And you can see the hands coming close together, and you're just sort of muscling that puck, trying to get it to move. And that's fatigue, and that's to be expected when you look at these 2 benches. But they're doing a lot of the little things right, and that's what you want to try and build on from game to game.
Hey, you were in the scrum there as you were watching both the teams. Oh,
that right there, that's what I'm talking about. A little bit more patient with the puck, because they come across the zone, and you have an idea what you want to do, but you have to take a look and see what your teammates are doing before you make that decision. Just maybe stop, possess the puck, let the play move in front of you, and then you can turn and make a move off of that read. Just throw it into the corner like that. If you've got fresh guys, maybe you win that foot race. But, in a game like this, that's just not going to happen.
Comp put it in front. C.J. Wright just a step behind it. Otherwise, he had an empty net goal. And it doesn't happen. And without a stick, it's Hagan kicks it ahead. Here comes Bird again. 3-on-2.
And that little play that Bird made is exactly what I'm talking about. He came down the wing, he turned, he delayed, and because of that move, the puck finds its way into the back of the net after a few really nice passes, all because you created time and space as he entered the zone.
Yeah, Jack Small will be credited for that one for Carrick.
The name of the game is time and space.
You got to feel for the Sewickley team, though. I mean, they're out here giving their all. playing hard. And you can see them, they're just trying to catch their breath.
Yeah. Oh, and I do. You know well that I've been in their shoes. Years and years ago, Moon was just starting to build their program and just starting to develop. And none of us knew how to skate. There was only 11 of us on the team. And we were getting beat by freshman teams because there were no JV teams to play against. I feel for them, and I admire the work 100%.
2-on-1 for Sewickley. Shot on net. Pickle has to make the save. Another shot there. Who was that, Smith? Yeah, with the shot.
That was the hardest one he had to deal with all night.
Yeah. He was moving the other way, and the puck came back at him. Under a minute to go here in the second. Another shot from out at the point. Pickle wraps the leather around that one.
Yeah, he's out. He's 2 feet out of his crease before the shots even let go. Even before the faceoff, he's out on top of the blue paint.
One by. Oh, empty net there, finally, and in, a goal.
Yep, it's in. Off of the bank from the horrible angle.
Was that Smith? Yes, Smith with the goal for Sewickley Academy. And that was just hard work by the Panthers.
It was, and a good crisp pass found its way through. You get a little bit of a rest off of a faceoff. You got a little bit of a snap on your pass, and he cradled the puck.
Here it is here.
Fires it back and gets it off of the body and into the back of the net. The bank shot.
And that'll do it for a period. 11-1. Panthers get on the board right at the end of the second period to get a little jump in their step, Brian. We'll come back for period number 3 after this.
If you accept credit payments with anyone other than eServices Payment Technology, you are paying too much. At eServices Technology, we redefine convenience and security with our cutting-edge merchant payment processing. Whether you're a small business or large corporation, switch to a more accurate and efficient payment processing tool. Trust eServices for secure transactions that redefine the future of payments and can beat your current rates. Visit us at eservicestech.com, conveniently located near Baldwin High School.
Feels good to be off the sidelines, doesn't it? Oh yeah, it does. That extra effort with AHN Sports Medicine got you back here. With every specialty set, custom training day, and personalized drill, you bettered your body. Now line it up. They don't see this move coming. Told you. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
At Kenny Ross, we've always served our neighbors by offering the best value on new Ford models. This month, lease a 2023 Ford F-150 STX 4x4 Super Cab for $379 per month for 36 months. Nobody beats a Kenny Ross deal. KennyRossFordSouth.com.
Maya, can you come in here, please?
Yeah, Dad, what's up?
Is that your brother on the TV?
Yeah, that's my brother. It looks like it's tonight's game.
But how can that be your brother? I have never missed a single game.
We couldn't go tonight. Remember, you broke your foot.
Right. Well, I don't know who's putting on this production, but without them, I'd be missing this.
Trout Plumbing is a registered and insured master plumber that services the South Hills. They offer a variety of services, including camera inspection and dye testing. Trout Plumbing also offers a veteran and senior citizen discount. When in doubt, call the Trout at 412-983-8106.
Here at Loway, we have a pretty vast array of customizable promotional products, from pens, signs, mugs, water bottles, really anything you can think of. Some of the main services we provide here are screen printing, embroidery, and promotional products. What really sets us apart from our competitors is our on-staff design crew and our customer service. We can really help take your branding and marketing to a new level. The main thing you can expect from us here at Loway is quick turnaround times and a really high-quality product.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, We're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Shopping for a new or pre-owned vehicle? Dean Honda is one of the largest volume dealerships in the Pittsburgh area, offering sales, service, and parts. Our service center offers competitive pricing and same-day service. If you're looking to sell your vehicle, stop by Dean Honda and leave with a check in hand. Visit us on Route 51 in Pleasant Hills or at deanhonda.com.
Among the first to congratulate you.
James Leslie on fire! 15 yards from the end of the run. Result, first down.
Yeah, you don't necessarily always just have to pass the football.
Got a shot and he scored!
Just started on the bridge.
All these guys are matched up.
I above Beaver
23 calendars.
Williamson got her first points. Susie, and you know what? I think, JP, the word's out now.
Ross, we've always served our neighbors by offering the best value on new Ford models. This month, lease a 2023 Ford F-150 STX 4x4 Super Cab for $379 per month for 36 months. Nobody beats a Kenny Ross deal. KennyRossFordSouth.com.
Welcome back to Ice Castle in Castle Shannon, where the Carrick Cougars are on top of the Sewickley Academy Panthers by a score of 11-1. And Brian, pretty much what we expected when we came in here, but you got to appreciate what the Sewickley Academy players are doing right now.
Yeah, and in a game like this, you have to find small victories. And they come out, and they've battled hard all night. They haven't given up. They've been working and improving, getting bounces here and there, trying to keep their feet moving. They come away with a goal at the end of the second. You got to go back into the locker room, and you got to take that with you. And that's what you got to build on, that one goal. You got to try and make it 2. You got to try and make it 3. You got to, small victories. And Carrick, if I'm them, I'm not happy that I gave up that goal. I'm a little agitated that I gave up that goal. I took my foot off the gas a little bit, and I'm going to come out here and I'm going to make a statement in the third period. So it should be interesting.
You're seeing some of the replays here of the goals in the first 2 periods, and
there's a lot of them.
There was a lot of them, but yeah, again, if you talk to Coach, you got to, if you talk to Donato Fennell for Sewickley Academy, he'll tell you that, his team, he doesn't expect them to win a lot of games when he came into the season, but he sees the improvement of his team as the year has gone on, game by game, practice by practice, he says, and the players see it too. So that's his winning formula for the team.
Yeah, and you have to do that. You have to build. That's all you can do when you're starting the organization over.
Right. This is a restart for them as well. Underway here in the third. Right where we left off. Sewickley Academy stops that throw, and they'll come up. Straka will bring it across the blue line. He'll put it ahead and try to work around Hagen. Hagen cuts him off. Puck goes behind the net. They'll play for it there. And the Panthers coming up with winning the battle over there in the corner. Right now it's Kelly working for it, but he gets the puck taken off of him, and here comes a 3-on-2 break for Carrick. It's Christopher into the zone. He'll shoot that one. It gets blocked in behind the net. Cole goes after it. Christopher gets it back. Tries to get it to Cole. Kicked aside by the Panthers. Around the boards it goes. All the way to Jack Small. Will hand it right off to the Panthers. 3-on-2 as they come into the zone. Make a partial change here for the Panthers, and the Carrick will come back out of the zone with it. Top of the circle shot, high off the glass from Hellcamp. Straka with the wrist shot, high off the glass. Boy, that was a nice wrister from up by the blue line.
From the blue line.
Smith. To Evan Kulich, taken away by Stanislaw. Up ahead, trying to hit one of his teammates, either Lieb or Wright. Doesn't happen, doesn't connect, and finally Mitchell has to go back to center ice and gather it in for the Panthers. Hounded there by Carrick. Birkenfeld off the iron, all the way out to center ice. Tomasi for Carrick now, cross center red, across the blue line. Setting it up, shot. I think he just got a blocker on that. Carrick shoots it in front, trying to redirect there off the stick of Birkenfeld. Doesn't happen, out to center ice it goes. CJ Wright gets it into the zone momentarily. Stanislaw tried to get a hold of that one, doesn't happen. Birkenfeld works past Mitchell. This one is blocked up into the netting off the stick of Stanislaw. And we'll have a face-off with just over 14 minutes to go. Remember, we got a running clock.
And Sewickley Academy, to their credit, have come out in this period with their feet moving.
Yeah.
You know, they went in and they got a little glass of orange juice and powered up a little bit and came right back, and they're trying to pick up where they left off. So kudos to them.
Hey, when I was playing back when we had wooden skates, they used to, that was our thing in between periods. We did the same thing. We only had one ice cut. We'd go in and everybody would eat at least one orange.
That's right. Of course, now you got energy drinks and everything else.
Yeah.
It's all different, but still.
Here comes a 3-on-2 rush. Fanning on the pass was Kopp. Carrick will bring it back in. Carlos with the puck for the Panthers. Battles for it. Cathu couldn't get it past a couple of the Carrick players. And finally comes out to center ice. Waiting for it there was Polak. Polak will end up with it. He'll just dump it in on Carlson. He'll shovel it aside. Carlos has it for the Panthers. Taken away by Bird. He comes right back into the zone. Bird on the off wing. Shoots it, and Carlson makes the save behind. Bird gets his rebound. And it's cleared out by Sewickley. Hagan comes back quickly to settle it down. Up the center ice. Straka has it. He's going to dump it in deep, and he'll head across. Oh, I thought he was going for a change. He's going back to the other side of the ice. Bird. Dump it into the Sewickley zone. Head off. He will head off the ice. Here come the Panthers. C.J. Wright gets it in front to Smith. Straka has it on the far point. Stanislaw will get it a little bit deeper. Volchev had the puck momentarily. He loses control, goes back deeper into his own zone. Hellkamp will have it. He'll go over to Hagan. Hagan turning in the corner. Sometimes it's hazardous to be an official.
Get out the way.
Offsides there on Carrick as he comes across the blue line. He lost control of that puck just enough to get, slow up enough, and his teammates went across the head of him.
I can tell you the one thing that has me salivating a little bit is I see a lot of guys skating around with their heads down out there. Oh, man. When I was playing, I'm like, I can't believe you passed up that hit. I can't believe you passed up that hit. Because if I'm not going to score goals, I'm going to put somebody down who does.
There you go. Behind the net it goes, around the boards. Taken away. It's Carlos, gets it up ahead. Comp with a shot. High up over the head of Pickle. He doesn't control it. But fortunately for him, Frank Christopher does. Up ahead to Cole. Cole puts it in on Carlson. He makes the stop. Tomasi will have it on the half board for Carrick. Wrist shot. That one is blocked out in front by Mitchell up into the netting.
And there was a prime example there when Cole came in. He made two moves, and when he went to make that shot, he looked down. And as a defenseman, I'm like, that's what I'm going to eat right there. The minute I see those eyes drops is when I'm going to step and plant.
Under 10 minutes to go in this one. And Kulich wins the face-off, picks it up, wrists it, gets blocked up into the netting, and deja vu all over again.
That's right.
And Kulich and Wright. Wright wins this face-off, but can't get it out of the zone. It's Carrick. And Kulich up ahead. Nice stop by Carlson, but the rebound is put back in.
And that was arguably his best save of the night right there, coming across. Again, shoulders square back, making himself big. He makes the good first save, and the rebound just not cooperating him. The puck, again, all night is bouncing for everybody, but a little bit of puck luck going right there to Carrick. It's happened to him a few times.
Shane Birkenfeld gets credit for the goal. He shoots that one in on net as well. And that one's put in by
another bounce.
Kulich. Another rebound put in.
Yeah, that's an issue there because Carlson makes the first save. He goes down. Now he's in a down position. He can't do much after that. He's got to wait for the rebound, and his defensemen are getting beat back.
Right.
I mean, they're gassed, so they're not being the first guys to get to those pucks, and they're finding their way off the legs and off the skates and in the net.
Sewickley will get this one. It's going to be an icing against Sewickley Academy Panthers. We talk about these coaches a little bit. Evan Sarakowski for Carrick. What a storied past he has. He played for Bishop Canevin back in 1920. That was the COVID year. And then he went to Duquesne. He played ACHA Division III. Here's in front, Carlson with another stop. From 21 to 24, he played for Duquesne. And he's been coaching here at Carrick now. So, and he was also an assistant all-star coach this year. So, as far as Fennell, Donato Fennell for Sewickley Academy, he's got some good stuff in his on his resume as well. This young man, shot there, attempt by Sewickley in the slot, doesn't happen. But he has his bachelor's degree from Rutgers, where he played Division I ACHA hockey in 2014. Then he goes to the University of Denver, gets his master's degrees in sport and performance psychology. And it's been 10 years of coaching in high school and college. And he's picked up the program here at Sewickley to try to get it started back up again.
Well, those are two good collegiate hockey schools to come from, especially if you're going to, coach young players and teach them good habits and winning hockey and rebuild your program. So that's a fine place to start to get this program up and running for sure.
Well, here's a bounce for Sewickley. Stanislaw will get it down deeper to C.J. Wright. Shot there. Whoa! Kelly with a big boomer, a big save by Pickle. And here comes Carrick back again the other way. That gets a cheer from the Carrick bench.
It was a jarring shot against the pads.
It was. Oh, here's a takeaway by Hellenkamp. Shot, blocker save up into the netting by Carlson. Both these goalies playing some good hockey here in this third period.
Yeah, I mean, Carlson, he's made a lot of the first saves. He's made a lot of the big saves in traffic. And, it's the second and third opportunities that are finding their way past him. If he can see the puck, it seems like he's making a save.
There you see the replay. It's Sewickley at center ice. Christopher gets it down in deep. It'll find its way into the corner. Up to the top. Tomasi does a nice job of keeping it in the zone for Cole. Christian Cole gets it back in deep. And
Christopher's going. Interference call. Right in front of the net. Got tangled up.
He's motioning like, what'd I do?
That's I can't help it if you can't skate. And that's all you can say in that instance is, what did I do?
I ran into him.
I've made that same plea myself many times in my years.
So the faceoff will come back into Carrick's end of the ice. Under 5 minutes to go here. Carrick will quickly win that faceoff and send it to length. Carlson sending it up ahead. But Mitchell brings it back behind his own net. He'll set it up. Being hounded there by Kane Conroy. Academy. Nice play there, but it didn't connect to Stanislaw.
And that was a set play, too.
Yep.
He came all the way deep in the zone to build up speed. And then he came up the weak side, and they were looking for him the whole way.
C.J. Wright's shot is blocked. He gets it back. Oh, he tried to hit Stanislaw in the over in the far weak post. It didn't happen. Carrick finally gets it. Kept in. Oh, it's winning the equipment of Smith.
Get that boy a hacky sack. That was close to keeping that in, hacky sack style.
Mitchell drops it back to right. CJ with a wrist shot. Kick save by Pickle. Smith will send it back in deep. Hagan tried to backhand it out. Mitchell backhand toward the net. That's knocked aside. Stanislaw at the right, out in front. Never gets to the net. That one's blocked out in front. And finally, Carrick will send it 200 feet the other way. Mitchell for Sewickley. Oh, Smith sleeping on the job there, Brian.
Yeah, I think he was looking for a change. He's been out there for a while, and he was eyeballing the bench trying to get off. There he goes now. Oh, and that's a nightmare feeling when you're a defenseman and you're exhausted and you're like, just get the puck in the zone.
And here it comes.
Here it comes to your stick. And like, oh, I just wanted to go off.
Send it down again. Under a minute to go here in the man advantage for Sewickley. Actually, first half of this power play, we're doing a great job.
Yeah, really good.
Down to 39 seconds now. Here's Kelly, little one-touch pass. Have to reconnect. Here's Comp.
A little more patience there. You had too many sticks in the middle to go that way. Chip it up the wall and have somebody try and get it.
Mitchell loses control. Carlson has to make the save. Here's Mitchell again, one more time. Hands it off to Anchovic. Nankovic, I should say. Cole now behind the net, shorthanded. Power play getting ready to come to an end in 5 for Sewickley. Get it out the center, and we're back to even strength.
Unfortunately, nothing to show for that power play, but it started off really strong. Lots of good chances down low, puck movement, feet moving, everything was working. They just couldn't get it in the net.
Carrick now working. Oh, sliding across the net was Carlson. Thought he had it in his mitt. And it bounced out, and here comes Sewickley back the other way. Under 2 to go. Kelly will send it around the net. Tomasi picks it up in the corner. He'll skate it up along the boards. Down the near wing. Tried to toe drag, picked up by Bird though. We'll send it to an open wing. Heldkamp. Stick.
Oh my goodness.
Stick save his way around, and what a diving save there by Carlson. It goes into the corner. They send it in front. And Tomasi comes in and tried to, he knew Carlson was on the ice, Brian, and he tried to put it up high, and it just went up into the netting.
Yeah, he was the fish out of water there, lost his stick, had it kicked away from him. The puck was bouncing everywhere. He couldn't find it. You didn't know where it was going to go on that one, but fortunately for them, Carrick couldn't settle it down either.
We go to final seconds of this one, down to 20 seconds. There's another save there by Carlson. Carrick ends up with it in the corner. Work it behind the net. Kicked out the Heldkamp. Turns away, 4 seconds to go. Shot there. Yeah, he drew Bird. Took the worst of that one, and that one's it. That will do it. And the final score is 11-1. Carrick over Sewickley Academy. And if you're Sewickley, you've got stuff you can build on. They got one more game to go. Carrick, if you're them, you're pretty happy with what you did.
Yeah, you want to finish out strong. Sewickley, build on the little things. Try and get better. And like I said before the game started, if you're Carrick, just keep on rolling. Keep on rolling.
All right, that'll wrap this one up here. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Al Esch, Brian Fadley alongside. Glad you could watch, and we'll see you next time.